Hey everyone, this is Daniel with SkepTech.TV, and in this review we're going to check out another pair of truly wireless earbuds, the Miric M-1. If you've been following the channel for a while, you might notice they look very similar to the Misfit 1 that I have reviewed a while ago, but the Misfit 1 had quite some issues with Bluetooth reliability. So if you want to find out if these have a more stable Bluetooth connection, how they are different from the Misfit 1, and if you should buy them, then stick with me until the end of this video. You might be surprised. Welcome back to SkepTech.TV, where you get honest and skeptical reviews. A little disclaimer before we go. I've got these sent for free from Miric, but as always, that will not influence my opinion and it will not influence what you will hear about them. So here's how we go. Because they are really quite similar to the Misfit 1, I will not talk about each and every detail of them. I'd recommend you to first go and check my Misfit 1 review. The link should be up here somewhere. And then come back here and check out the Miric M1. The Miric M1 come in a nice black box. There is a user guide, a micro USB cable, and a couple of extra ear tips. And then there's the charging case with a micro USB port, a blue LED, and two grooves that show the two LEDs on the earbuds underneath. Here's a quick look onto the specs. 55 mAh battery capacity per earbud and 400 mAh in the case. Miric claim a use time between 2 and 2.5 hours per charge, and that's in line with my own test. The case can juice up the earbuds 2 to 3 times. That's all the basics, and so far similar to the Misfit 1. But what's different? Well, first, the earbuds have only one multifunction button. The Misfit 1 instead have one center button and two volume buttons, so you can adjust the volume directly at the earbuds. I like the functionality of the Fit 1s better, but I prefer the cleaner design and the less obtrusive green lights on the Miric M1. Design-wise, I was a big fan of the Misfit 1 already, and that's not different with the Miric M1. Actually, I like the M1 stealthy black design with the brushed surface on the buttons even slightly better. The earbuds go automatically to pairing mode when you take them out of the case, or when they don't find any known Bluetooth device. Super hassle-free. Also, they are super reliable to connect to your smartphone every single time. In some situations, I like using only one earbud at a time. For instance, when I'm listening to an audiobook, but still want to be aware of what's happening around me.
Honey, did you hang the laundry?
Although most of the time I prefer using both, for obvious reasons. If you want to use only one earbud, the Miric M1 allows that only with the left earbud. You cannot pair and use the right earbud individually. So you can't use up one earbud's battery and then switch to the other earbud, which would basically let you double the battery life. The Miric M1 don't have this feature, which is a pity, even more so because I like that a lot on the Misfit 1. I know. For most people that is not a very common use case, but it's at least nice to have the option. Another big difference, the Misfit 1 had a massive problem with a stable Bluetooth connection. The Miric M1 are so much better in this department. Boy, what a difference! Although there were occasional audio dropouts when my phone was in the front pocket, those were so rare that I barely can remember them. Their connection was in fact so reliable that I thought I might have found the better Misfit 1, if there wasn't another major difference. The audio. While I love the rich sound of the Misfit 1, this was my first reaction to the Miric M1 sound. Where's the bass? The M1 are severely lacking bass. With foam ear tips, you can actually get better bass and manage to get the sound quality to a pretty acceptable level, but Miric does unfortunately not include any foam ear tips. What you can do in order to fix that is to get these Comply foam ear tips, especially made for true wireless earbuds. They fit perfectly to the Miric M1 and are less than $20 on Amazon for 3 pairs. You'll find the link in the description below. Now, needing some extra ear tips to get good sound is not great. But okay, some of you might anyway want foam ear tips for better noise isolation. But here's the thing. You need to add these $20 on top of the M1's price to be able to really enjoy them. So let's check out how much they are on Amazon. Wait, what? $100? 100? If you add 20 bucks for the earbuds, you're at 120 bucks. For 160, you can get Apple AirPods or Samsung's 2018 version of the Gear Icon X, which both offer a much better overall package. Even if I don't count in the Comply ear tips, it's still $100 for a sweet design, good Bluetooth, but subpar sound. Compare that to the Misfit 1 that have a great audio but worse Bluetooth for now $55 on Amazon. Or other pretty good earbuds like X3Ts for $50 or Touch 2 for $35. So, do I recommend the Miric M-1? Unless you weren't totally into this design and willing to pay 20 bucks on top for good foam ear tips. Frankly, for the overall package, at that price, I wouldn't buy them for myself. You might think differently. Maybe you disagree with me, or maybe you own a pair and you're quite happy with them. You might think I've missed out on something in this review. Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. You'll find links to everything I talked about in the description below. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then now would be a perfect time to do so. If you play wiggly wag with that bell icon, then you'll be notified every time I upload a video. And to always get the freshest news about the latest tech and gadgets, head over to my Facebook page at facebook.com/SkepTech.TV. I'm, by the way, planning to do a little giveaway soon, so if you don't want to miss out on that, then make sure to sign up there as well. I'm gonna live my life now, but I see you next time on SkepTech.TV.